welcome to another video. It's your girl Barbie Dior. If you're new here, I'm so glad that you clicked play. If you're OG, baby, welcome back as well. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss not one video. I drop videos daily. The only days that I don't drop like long form videos is on Saturdays, and I usually drop short, so I kind of record every day, or I store something up to save the drop throughout the week. So anyway, if you're new here, it's definitely a vibe. Go ahead and be part of the Hey Besties squad. So hey besties, y'all, I have not recorded in a minute because I've been batch recording. So when I sit down and record, I record a lot of videos, 4 to 5 videos at a time. So it's always weird to sit back down now. Ever since I started batch recording, they be like, dang, it's been a minute, because I'll go up there and look to see how many more videos. If I have less than 1 or 2 still coming out, I was like, yeah, it's time to record. So let's get into it. Today we got a little girls talk, okay? If you're new to girls talk, we just branch on subject lines and we get to talking about it, okay? Now sometimes in girls talk will be sometimes a demonstration, whether I think one time we put on eyelashes, another time we're gonna play in wigs, we might be trying new products. So a girls talk is, you know, if you got different products that you want to be displayed, or you want me to do a product review, I would most likely do it during a girl talk segment. So ladies, if there is something that you want me to review, go ahead and hit my email. Let's do business, let's talk numbers, and baby, I'll come show you love, okay? Anyway, I don't charge that much, but hey, the good daughter gotta eat as well. But I love trying new products. I'm gonna be honest, I'm one of those people that gonna review stuff and be like, girl, now you know. Like I had a ladybug hit up me and she wanted me to try some lashes. Baby, I hated the lashes. I gave her lashes back. I'm like, baby, they did not do what I needed to do. I love her, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no shade to her product, but baby, I told her straight up, I will not promote that on my channel, baby. You need to go contact your vendor and say, give me my money back. Okay, the lashes just was not doing what they needed to do. You put them on the face. I got big eyes, so you know, it just, to me, I didn't like them. Okay, so be prepared. You know, if you give me a product, you know, right now we at 300. One day we're gonna be at 3,000. If you see this video and you give me a product, if I review it and I say yes, dogs run and get it, because it's gonna be a real review. But anyway, this is not that. Let's get into it. Tonight we got on the Girls Talk, we're talking about love bombing. Now, I've recently had a couple of conversations and people brought up love bombing. And at first I've heard this a lot, so I wanted to do a little research on it to find out what is love bombing and how do people, because like when I listen to people, if I don't know what it is, I'll be like, how do you say that in a sentence? What do you mean about it? And people gave different opinions. Nobody had the same thing. So I said, that'll make a good girl talk. Let's get into it, okay? So, love bombing. Oh yes, let's talk love bombing, because we're not falling for the fake fairy tales in 2025. Okay, besties? Here's some girl talk realness to keep you. Here's some girl talk realness to help you spot it, stop it, and protect your heart like the queen you are. Let's get into it, okay? What is love bombing? Love bombing is when someone showers you with excessive affectionate. Have that ever happened to you? They shower you with gifts, compliments. I'm talking about early on, okay? And attention, super fast. They putting it on you, okay? Oh my God, you is the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. I cannot believe that you gave me a chance with you. You're just so beautiful. This is so amazing. Oh my God, God himself must have crafted you, and it took multiple days. Like, you see how much that is too much? Love, man. Watch for it, baby. Watch for it, okay? Don't get the big head and be like, yeah, I am, they fine. Because you might feel like that you are, but baby, if it's too much, you might need to be like, what's really going on, okay? So, excessive affection gives compliment, attention, and just too fast, like super fast. Like day 2, they're calling you their soulmate, okay? Clock it. Okay, it feels like a dream, but it's actually a manipulation tactic designed to hook you in emotionally, make you dependent on their validation, okay? So you looking for that every day, okay? Gain control over the relationship, okay? So So if you start to experience that, or you're currently going through that, like, yeah, I did just meet this guy and he's doing the most, but I like it though. It might be some form of love bombing. And if you're new here, you hear anything in the background, that is my older son. Most of the time when I record, it's doing his about to get ready for bedtime. So usually he's moving around. But for the most part, keep your eyes focused on me. What the girl say? Yeah, you gotta focus on me. Yeah, I just got some new jewelry for Timo. Y'all see how I play a little bit. I like it. Y'all, I love me little costume jewelry. I love a little costume jewelry, baby. Good. Yeah, okay. I love a little costume jewelry, okay? When she start to turn color, we just order some more. Period. All right, let's move on. Red flags to watch for. And if you haven't, I did a whole video about red warning signs, okay? Go click into that. When you finish this one, click and go play on that, because y'all, we got to be up on game, because people playing games out here, and we can't play no more games with our heart. We done did enough out here, okay? I don't know about you, but we got to guard our hearts, our parts, and everything else, okay, ladies? All right, red flags to watch for. Too much too soon. I love you within days. Now some people be like, well, Barbie, I fall in love in 3 days. Maybe you love bombing. Maybe you do find yourself falling for somebody in a couple of days because you really like how they treat you or how you feel with them. But sometimes that's not love. That's just appreciation, But people like to put titles on things that, it's a bit much sometimes. Sometimes what you think is love is not his love. You just really like this person. It's a really like. Like I really like this dude. This dude is really doing what he's doing. I really like this girl. She's really doing what she needs to do. You know what I'm saying? And it might not be that, sis, okay? And I sometimes when I'm talking, I talk to both men and women, because y'all, the men be clocking in, y'all. When I looked at one thing about YouTube Studio, they're gonna tell the tea, okay? And it says right now 44% men watch my channel and 55% women watch my channel. They clocking in. So if I start saying stuff and you be like, I thought you were talking to the girls. Okay, the men be clicking play too, okay? They want to see the all, so they listen, they click play. We ain't talking about it. But anyway, move it on. Too much too soon, okay? So, red flag warnings to watch for. Too much too soon. I love you within days. Talking marriage, week 2, that's too much. Girl, slow the ride down. Like if it's too much, that's how you should be. Now, oh my God, he loves me. In 2 days, he want to marry you, girl. No. Number 2, constantly texting/calling. Who knew? It's cute until it becomes overwhelming or a guilt trigger. Because some people that when they love bombing, they text you a lot, but then they try to make you feel guilty about not spending time with them. So you need to watch for that. You need to watch for that, okay? Number 3, being generous too early. Lavish gifts, trips, or decorations where you barely know each other. So like meeting you today and taking you to the Bahamas tomorrow. Sway don't know you. You don't know. Before you go to travel on somebody, you need to know somebody anyway, because they could be taking you, oh, come on, I hit about the Bahamas. I got that money. I got that bag on me. Woo, woo. I want to treat you like the queen you are, baby. You get over there, they done kidnap you. How you gonna get back? Because if you can't afford that lavish trip, you stuck, okay? So just be careful of that. Just be careful for your safety and for these tactics right here, because they trying to reel you in, okay? All right. So number 4, they don't take no well, okay? They don't take no well. Number 4, if you try to set boundaries and they pout, guilt trip, or flip it on you, okay? So watch for that. Number 5, jealousy disguised as love. Jealousy disguised as love. I just love you so much. I can't stand to see you with other people. Girl, run. Anybody that want to isolate you is not the one for you, no way. People should want to see you thrive. If you were with, he first met you, you had 2 friends, your friends, and y'all like to hang out from time to time, you know what I'm saying? And he should want you to have some girls that you can talk to. He should want you to be mingling with people. If he just wants you all to himself and nobody else, baby, you better watch it, you better run, because baby, you got some hell on your hand, baby. Okay? It's all right for somebody to like you so much that they want to spend time with you, but overdoing it, you might want to watch for that, baby. Okay? Why it works at first. Love bombing. Look, I can't talk tonight. Love bombing can feel amazing because who doesn't want to feel special and adored? But remember, real love grows over time. Come on now, real love. I'm talking about real love. It grows over time, okay? You don't fall in love, you grow in love. People like to say, I fell in love with him, I can't help it. No, because when you fall, you're going to fall on your butt, okay? When you grow, you're going to grow together, okay? And that's that love that you see that lasts for 10 years and not for 2 minutes. I'm talking to somebody, okay? Anyway. All right, love bombing can feel amazing because who doesn't want to feel special and adored? But remember, real love grows over time. Love bombing is often followed by pulling away, manipulation, abuse, emotional abuse, or gaslighting. Okay, they build you up so they can tear you down and keep control. No, we're not doing that. Okay, we're not doing that. Okay. All right, so a little advice for you, girl talk advice. Protect your peace, okay? Take it slow. Real connection, don't rush. Watch how they act over time, not just in a honeymoon phase. There's honeymoon phase when you first meet somebody, because when you first meet somebody, like, they are just A1. Y'all, I say it all the time, I need to turn my notifications off when I do this, because every time I start recording, it's like y'all start talking to me. I get so many comments like I'm alive or something and I'm recording on my phone. But anyway, baby, oh, that's my son hair appointment. He got a hair appointment tomorrow. He separated, but we ain't talk about it. But I was like, okay, I need the address. Run me it. Is he gonna cry? She think I'm talking about, I'm sorry y'all, she think I'm talking about the little baby getting his hair braided. Baby, I wouldn't do that to you, love. Because the last time I got my 1-year-old hair braided, okay, it was the first try to see would he do it. Baby, he cried so bad. He cried. You know how if you go to the barbershop, everybody, it's a vibe, people talking and everything. That barbershop was so quiet. Even the little babies that was in there about to get a haircut was quiet, like, is he okay? Like that. He just cried and cried. I told her, I don't care about he crying. I just want his hair braided. Do what you gotta do. And she only put 2 plaits in there, and he act like she murdered him. So baby, I won't even put her through that. But I do want to get his hair braided for his birthday. His birthday is coming up May the 11th. Now this is a little off subject, but y'all my bestie. Can I talk to you? Ain't this girl talk? Let's talk. But anyway, she texted and gave me the address because mine new hairstyle, like my braiding hairstylist, she just moved here, y'all. She moves real close to me, y'all. She was in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Now she's in Greenville, North Carolina, and I'm very excited about it because baby, we gonna get us some braids soon because it's summertime. We finna be outside flipping our braids, okay? But right now, let's jump back into this, okay? Giving y'all advice to protect your peace, okay? Now we said take it slow. Now go ahead, take it slow. Anything you want. No, don't take that. That's somebody. We talking about something else. Okay. Number 2, check in with yourself. Are you feeling overwhelmed, anxious, confused? Your intuition always knows. Okay. So if you're feeling, first of all, if you're feeling unease about anything, baby, that's your intuition knocking at your front door and like, baby, something ain't right here. Okay. Listen to it, because I promise you it will save you a lot of trouble, headache. You going through these traumatic experiences, listen to your intuition. And then baby, if you listen to your intuition and go ahead and cut things off at the beginning, baby, you're gonna see later on, because it's gonna be brought up why. It's just like this. Sometimes I get bad feelings, right? If something going on, I'm divinely connected to my children. If something is going on with my children, I already know. I could not even be there. I could feel it in my heart. I get this quivering feeling. And I'll be like, okay, something wrong with my kids. So let me figure out where you at. Okay, let me call the school to see what's going on. Let me call the daycare to see what's going on. Let's is it good? Is something going on? 9 out of 10. If I write down the date and I write down the date and time, they'll tell me, oh yeah, he was this and that, or such. Like I remember the last time I got that quivering in my son, like something is wrong. I checked on my little baby, and then I couldn't get up with my older son, so I called the school, and they was like, well, we'll call you back. Sure enough, the principal called me back and said that he had gotten into an altercation, and the altercation was he was gonna get in a fight in the bathroom. But as soon as I called, she started looking at the cameras because she thought it was a teacher calling about an incident, and so she saw them going in the bathroom, and she went in there and broke it up. Mama, this is the intuition. It's given to you for a reason to be like, whoo, this what's going on. Pay attention, okay? It will save you a lot of heartache and trouble, okay? All right, keep your circle close. Don't ditch your girls or goals for anyone. Isolation is a control technique. If anybody wants you all to themselves all the time and they don't never want you to talk to somebody, that's a big red warning sign, baby. Now, your person should want you to thrive. Even so much that sometimes your person should be able to hang around your friends. Like sometimes like in a city. And if you got friends that you can't, trust around your man, you might need to reconsider your friends, okay? Now I ain't one of the girls that, okay, every friend I got is just sitting up under my man if I had one. No, I ain't doing all that. But I feel like they should be able to mingle without nothing going on. If that's your friend, for real. But either way, if he don't never want you to go out with Keisha and them because of whatever reason, then he ain't the one for you. Okay, period. Okay, let's keep going. Boundaries are hot. If they respect your no, that's a green flag. If not, bye. Like, we're not dealing with it, okay? If you say, okay, well, look, I'm very interested in this relationship, but after 9 o'clock, that's time with my family. I don't really talk after 9 o'clock on Tuesday. Let's just make it up, Tuesday. And they call you at 9:01 and say, well, but I miss you. They're not respecting your boundary. Or let's say if you're celibate like I am and you tell somebody, okay, well, I'm celibate, I'm not having sex at this time, I'm waiting for marriage. And let's say on every date you go to, he trying to bust a move. He's not the one for me. He's not the one for you. If that's the journey you on, he's not the one for you. Because a man that really loves you, he's gonna respect your boundaries, okay? So you got to determine what your boundaries is. And if you see he not respecting him, baby, he not the one for you. Because if anything, he should keep you on point. Like, baby, we kiss too much and you ain't doing that, so I gotta respect your boundaries. Like, okay? So you want somebody to respect those. Number 5, know your worth. You deserve love that's safe, steady, and real. No fireworks that burn out quickly, okay? Talking to somebody, talk about it. You deserve it, baby. Reminder, besties. Being loved is not about being overwhelmed. It's about feeling safe, seen, and supported. If someone loves feels more like pressure than peace, you already have your answer, okay? And that's on everything, okay? If you feel like if that person called and you have emotions that are not peaceful, then baby, that's your intuition saying, baby, now. I have been in some great relationships. I just feel like that I was not emotionally available, or I just was not interested in something serious, so I would either cut it off, or I was not just ready. I have dated, I real say to the men, I have dated some great guys, I have dated some horrible guys, but at the end of everything, I feel like I'm at an age and I'm at a stage where I know what I want. And baby, if I'm gonna give y'all tips just like I'm learning tips. If I see these signs of this love bombing and I meet you and you just seem like a great guy, but you're doing too much too fast, and I see all these signs that we went over tonight, then baby, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna treat you like a hot stove. Baby, I got to go. Okay, and that's what you should do. Stop giving people chance. That's a chance to show you who they are. If they show you, you're lucky if they show you in the beginning stages who they are, because sometimes people wait. Okay, and that's why we should not rush to jump in beds. We should really get to know people, because believe it or not, me being on my celibate journey, if a man know from the top he ain't getting nothing, now he has to learn me in other ways. And it's a beautiful experience. It's just like if I was his homegirl. Okay, it's nothing splits. He know, okay, I'm celibate, I'm not doing anything, so now we can enjoy each other. Now we can go to different places together. Now there's no pressure on sexual things or nothing like that, because whoever is dealing with knows that, okay, well, she's not on that, so okay. So You have to set your boundaries. You got to set what you're gonna allow, what you're not gonna allow. And one thing you shouldn't allow is love bombing. If it's too much too fast, baby, that's your warning. That's your sign that this ain't it. There's something up with this cat, and if you just let it go, sit back for a month or two, it's gonna be revealed. Because guess what? If he did it you, he gonna do it somebody else. And then what you gonna do? You be scrolling through some app, and then you gonna hear the horror story, and be like, "Dad, I dated him 2-3 months ago. I'm glad I left him alone." Okay. Anyway, ladies, be safe out there. Okay. I love you so much. Thank you for protecting your peace, taking the time to click and play to learn more about this subject line. I hope that I helped somebody today. I think you're wonderful. I think you're beautiful just like you are. And whoever you are made for, give them time to find you, baby. Until then, let's focus on healing and making ourselves better, okay? Because that's the trick of the game. You get yourself together. So when it's time to love somebody, you can do it wholeheartedly, okay? And you won't bring in extra baggage, okay? And once you get yourself healed, then you'll be able to see signs like this early on. You'll begin to pick things up. Your intuition will be even sharper when you're healed, okay? And y'all, if you know you're in a healing process, it might not be time to date. You might need to give yourself a little time, okay? Because whoever is for you, they're willing to wait. Anyway, I think you're great. Anyway, see you on the next video. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Drop me some hearts in the comments, and I'll see y'all on the next video. And if you have time, stop by my description. Go ahead and check out my socials. Follow me on my socials and check out my store, and go ahead and shop with your girl. Anyway, love you. Bye. See you later, besties. Bye.